Consider the following formula. Which of the following statements is true for this formula? To solve this question, we need to analyze the relationship between our two variables s and n. And the best way to do that is to graph it. But we need to figure out first how to label our axes because we weren't given our usual x and y variables. We have s and n. But if we look at our answer choices, we can see that all of the answer choices are worded in this fashion. When the value of n is something, then s is something else. So the value of n directly impacts the value of s, meaning that n is our input or our x value, and s is our output or our y value. So we can label our axes like this, n and s. And I'll actually get rid of these first, n and s. And now we can find our intercepts to quickly graph this formula. Our s-intercept will be where n equals 0, and our n-intercept will be where s equals 0. So starting with our s-intercept, we'll have s is equal to 0 divided by 2 instead of n divided by 2 plus 8. 0 divided by 2 will just cancel. It is 0, so we have s is equal to 8, or the coordinate point 0, 8. Then over here, we will have s, or 0, is equal to n divided by 2 plus 8. We'll need to use opposite operations. 8 is being added to n, so we'll subtract, do the opposite from both sides. These will cancel, leaving us with negative 8 is equal to n divided by 2. n is being divided by 2, so the opposite operation is multiplying both sides by 2. These 2's will cancel, leaving us with negative 8 times 2, which is negative 16. Or the coordinate point, negative 16, 0. Now that we have our two intercepts, I will graph them and be right back. Here I've plotted our two coordinate points, one at to the left and right 0 and up 2, 4, 6, 8. It's this coordinate point. And then to the left 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 up and down 0, which gave us this coordinate point. So now we can take a look at our answer choices. A says when the value of n is less than negative 16, that would be right here, s is positive. Well, less than is to the left of this value, and all of these s values are negative. They're underneath the x-axis, meaning that answer choice A is incorrect. B says when the value of n is greater than positive 16, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 positive, and greater than, s is negative. Well, it's going to be hard to see because if this graph continued, it would go off screen, but all of these values are going into positive infinity. So s is never going to become negative again in this direction, meaning that answer choice B is incorrect. Answer choice C says when the value of n is greater than negative 16, again back over here, s is negative. All of these values, greater than is to the right, all of these s values are positive. They're above the x-axis, making answer choice C incorrect. By process of elimination, answer choice D is our correct answer. And at that point, you can mark D and move on with the rest of the test, but for the sake of the video, I'll show you exactly why D is correct. D says when the value of n is less than negative 16, s is negative. Less than is going in this direction, and all of these values going into negative infinity are negative. They are below the x-axis. So answer choice D is a true statement, making that our correct answer.